What's up, guys? It's Andrew Adamman back at you with another video. I just had an epiphany, so I want to share it on the video because I got some videos, some social media stuff going on, and I'm still doing the pilot car, right? I did the PE teaching, now I'm doing pilot car. I got that month coming up in Paraguay, and then my whole plan was do PE teaching, then do pilot car for a few months, and then hit Paraguay, reassess everything. I do have that TEFL, so I can teach English overseas in the back pocket. And it's not exactly what I want to do, but it's like if pilot car wears me out too much. Now, my truck has been down in the shop for like 20 days since June 7th. So I haven't been working pilot as much as I intended to. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's allowed me to do other things. Like I said in my last video, get back into martial arts. I've done some jiu-jitsu. I did a boxing class. So that feels good to get back into it. And I just had the epiphany that if I could just, what I want to do is the video editing, the social media marketing, all that. Now we're going okay, and what I like about my pilot car thing is I can stack enough where I can put enough away in my portfolio that, boom, be getting that monthly income from that portfolio, get those numbers to rise without doing anything. So that's what I do like pilot car for, to the degree that I can continue to stack and like get more cash flow per month and like get in some growth assets in there. But like after like 2-3 years and like all the car trouble, and it's like I don't necessarily enjoy being on the road for that time. Now, if I had enough money rolling, then I could just be like, all right, like 2 weeks I'll roll and then like 2 weeks off. But there's drama with it. There's car problems, there's gas to pay, there's insurance to pay, there's like a whole lot of other factors, and then it kind of ties you down to the American life. I do like this apartment, I do like where I'm at right now, but I would prefer to just be like, I don't know, move around. So yeah, I want to say it on the video. I'm gonna start looking for like a video editing / social media marketing like job, right, on the internet. So let's say I land one of those, get like 3-4K off that for a month, continue with clients of my own, kind of use that as a stepping stone to escape basically USA. And I don't really want to escape USA. Like, I got family here, I got friends here, like I like it here, but also make it so I could do like more agile, not necessarily tied down. I could do a month here, a month there, 3 months here, 4 months there. I do want a home base. I do like SAC and everything. I'm just the car troubles and how expensive everything is. I don't know, maybe stay at my parents for a month and then stay in San Diego's expensive. Maybe TJ Rosarito, go elsewhere, travel, and then have enough. So life could be a non-stop adventure. Now life is a non-stop adventure. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna aim towards just kind of slowly, maybe by the end of make my new goal, it's funny because my goal was like by the time I get to Paraguay, I wanted to have my credit cards paid off, which already happened, have my student loans paid off, which already happened, and there's another one about my portfolio that I don't want to say on YouTube, which hasn't happened, but it essentially already happened. So now it's like, okay, let's add this. If I can get some type, even if I can get this, and like, yeah, so then it's like I'm getting experience in a job that I actually want to do, that actually helps me in my business. It's like a double trouble versus like piloting, where it's like, it's helping me short term as far as the liquidity injection into my bank account, but it's not helping me as far as like growing me on skills that I want to do long term in my life. Like, I'm active, I like exercise, about to go play disc golf with the dogs. Probably not gonna lift before, but I like going to the gym, stuff like that. I don't like being in the car for like 4 days in a row not doing nothing. Sometimes I like a good roadie. Yeah, let's do a roadie to Texas or whatever, get paid a few grand, whatever, But yeah, I don't know why it took me this long to think about it. I think that's a good, I don't think it's gonna be easy, and for like some time it's like, I thought, oh well, just work on your own business. But it essentially is working on my own business, and it brings me the lifestyle that I want. And I could potentially not quit Pilot, still handle the work that I need to do with posting for clients and video editing for clients. I mean, maybe I could still do some Pilot car runs here or there, but I would enjoy to just get rid of my truck, honestly. Get rid of that big ass debt, get some horseshit Toyota again, have it already paid off, and just not have the debt hanging over my head would be cool. But I like my apartment where I'm at now. I like where I live. But I could be like beach, shit hella cheaper, eat hella better, you know? And I'm getting like, the gym has been like a great community for me as far as the martial arts gym. It's only 2 weeks in. I already got dogs. My dog Victor, what's up? He's probably not gonna watch this. But so that's cool. So I'm liking that, and I like where I live. Like the outside around it's kind of ghetto, but like in here it's super dope. Look at that, it's nice. Pool. I got everything close to the martial arts gym. I got friends here. That's cool. But I think this new plan is solid to start working that way, because then it's like I'm actually like getting a quote job. I'm not saying that any job you're gonna last 10 plus years if you do great, but it's funny because after college it was like I got this concrete cutting job and it was just for the money, and then it was like I thought commercial real estate. I got one of those jobs, and then it was like, that's not my path. And then it was like, oh, working as like, what's a busser, then valet, and then like piloting, and then yeah, PE teaching. I really like PE teaching sometimes, but the drive was so long. But it's like when it comes to making videos, having an online location, independent money going, managing social medias, building brands, making videos, helping out businesses like that, it's actually what I want to do. So like, it makes sense. I don't know why it just took me this long. Okay, it makes sense to continue getting better at that, which I've been continuing getting better. I've been making videos for people since like 2022, 2023. You know, I've been getting consistent money for that long through that avenue, but not enough where I'm like quitting a job, right? So then maybe if I could just while I'm still building, getting better, get a job that's actually in alignment with what I want to do as far as business wise. And so then I could eventually, get better at the skills that I want to do for my business through that job. And so then everything's more aligned, right? And so then I feel like that will help me get to the point where it's like, okay, I don't need the job anymore. I just got the clients. And I already have like enough client testimonials. I got, proof of work, all that. I'm continuing getting better. And there's always more I could do, right? It's nonstop training, but I don't feel like I'm a slapdick beginner anymore. So that's solid. So that's kind of the epiphany I had. That's what I want to talk about today. And yeah, I'm building a new website. I can put more energy and effort to it. As soon as I get it in there, I'm going to throw it in the link on my YouTube. But yeah. So as far as that was just me talking, as far as like how it could help you, like, do you know what you want to do and how are you aligning with it? Like, can you align with what you want to do more? Because I always had this like in my head, like, yeah, like I know this is what I want to do, have online clients, make videos, social media marketing, no, right? But I was just like, before this, like, oh, just do my piloting, right? So I can get all that money. So it's not exactly, and then at one point something's going to magically change. Nothing's ever going to magically change, but at least like I can ride the Pilot for a little bit. I don't know how long I want to ride it for because it's stressful, but it's fine. Like yeah, so essentially, how can you align, right? This is how I'm going to align even more. Because then I love to get to that point, okay, well, I'm getting 5K, right? which on piloting you can make more than that, but you got all these other things. So if you're 5K, you got somewhere nice. You could travel all around. You could, you know, be with your girlfriend, traveling all around all the time. Essentially, I don't want to always be traveling around, but I would like to, like, you know, I don't know, like have like main spots. Main spots would be cool. Yeah, Sac, main spot. I love Rosarito because it's close to America. San Diego, even though it's so expensive. Paraguay, obviously. I really enjoyed Belize, Mexico. Like that South Mexico and the jungle's super fun. Where else? I want to check out Argentina. Hopefully I get there this year. That's my plan, to get there. And yeah, so I gotta get to more new spots. Where Costa Rica, come on. I want to be drinking coconut water that I just found the coconut. Boom, hit it. So yeah, alignment. How can you align more? How can I align more? That's how I'm gonna align a little more. That's a new quest I have. Gotta set new goals. 90 days out, that's enough time to continuously get better, continuously make it happen. And yeah, and what I also like about this is that it's not one of those jobs that's about to get erased, because there's so many jobs that are about to get erased, but people are going to need videos. It's already there. Social media is here. I don't think it's going anywhere, and people are always going to be scrolling and like stuck. Even me, I'm not perfect. So it's not one of those jobs, even though like piloting, right, it's like one of those jobs I feel like eventually is going to get just robots taken over. There's so many robot jobs, right, that get taken over. But I don't think this one is one that's going to get taken over by robots. So that's another thing we got to think of, is what you want to do robot proof, AI proof. Yeah, I know like AI is going to be able to make videos, all that, but a robot's never. Check out that pepper plant. You're going to be able to feel that same experience human feels. So yeah, much love and peace.